So there we go. 25 jumpy jacks on your own. Go ahead and hit it and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 15 push-ups. Go ahead. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Back up. 15 jumping jacks. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Back down. 10 push-ups. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Back up. Quick stretch before we finish our warm-up. Feet together. Just our same stretch. Hitting the same muscles every time. Feet together. Bend down. 10 seconds. Pull it down nice and tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take it wide. Hang low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Off to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk it over to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and sit it down. We're going to stretch the legs pretty good because we're doing a lot of bobbing and a lot of stepping. We're using a lot of the lower body today. Okay, a lot of footwork. Okay, keep it wide as you can. Press that out. Okay, crawl out as far as you can. If you can touch your elbows, great. If not, crawl out. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Off to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Feet together. Go ahead, right leg over left. Big hug, a little glute stretch here. Pull that in nice and tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch it up, left over right. Big hug around the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Hop back up on our feet. Quick calf stretch. We're going to be on the balls of our feet a lot. Okay, working with angles and a lot of coverage steps today. All right, so quick calf stretch. Heel planted. Plant that heel down. Nice arch in the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Same leg. Go ahead and bend that down a little bit. Your heel's going to come up. You're going to feel a nice stretch in your Achilles tendon. Solely a stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch it up. Other side. Heel planted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slight bend in the knee. Heel's going to pop up. Feel that in the Achilles. Focus that energy there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, bring it back up. Quick quad stretch, then we'll get started. Knee down, hip forward, pull the leg back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Knee down, hip forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. All right. So let's go ahead and finish with our little warm up, and then we're going to get into the footwork here. We're just going to our warm up's going to mimic some of what we're going to do today. Okay, so we're going to hit some squats and a couple side lunges, stuff like that. All right, so remember, we're focused on lower body today. We've been doing a lot of upper body. Today's going to be a lot of our lower body today with our footwork. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit our lunges. We're going to hit, let's just go 20 total. So 20 total going forward, 20 total going to the side, and then 20 total going backwards. Okay, we're going to hit all angles of our legs here. All right, we've done this before, but like I said, we got to keep revisiting exercises and stretches. That's the only way to get better at them. Keep learning new stuff. Old stuff just follows along with it, and you forget. You learn, you learn, you learn, you forget, you forget, you forget, you forget. Okay, you have to go boom, back. Keep that remembrance back here, but you always travel back to it. Okay, hope that makes sense to you. So here we go, lunges forward, 20 total. We're gonna switch on each leg, so 10 on each leg. Ready? So I like to keep my hands here. You can actually have some fun with it. Throw a punch with it if you want. I'm going to go ahead and throw a punch, make it a little more dynamic. So here we go, starting with the right leg. And go. 1, 2, 3. Turn to the side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice. Let's go ahead and hit those to the side now. Same thing. You throw a punch if you want to. Okay? If you don't want to, don't do it. So here we go. I'm going to the right. Here, and 1, 2. We'll just go the same side, and then we'll do the other 10. 3, 4. Use the other hand. 5. Alternate hands. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Let's go the other way now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Straighten this out. It's bugging me. All right. Last up is going backwards. Okay. What I'm going to do when I go backwards is I'm actually going to throw a hook punch with it. Okay. This mimics actually some of the footwork we've worked on before with that step off the line. Remember we did this a couple classes back. That hook step as we were going off the line. Boom, and we're hitting that hook. Okay, it's a good opportunity to practice that as you lunge back down. Boom, boom. Okay, so you're working that torque as well as that back lunge. Okay, I'll do it to the side here. So here we go, 10 on each leg. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Notice my upper body's turning the opposite direction that my leg is going. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Awesome. So just for a nice little warm up in the legs here. So what we're going to go over today is moving forward, and obviously we're cover steps while we're ducking and coming up out of the duck and landing our combinations. Okay. So the first drill we're going to do is pretty basic drill. We're going to use this line on the floor. Like I said, we'll just leave the rope down. I didn't give you guys much notice that. But normally what this would do is, like I said, this line, I've done this with some of you in class, would be coming across here. Okay, so if you turn to the side, it's going to look like that. Okay. And what that is, it's just a line that goes across, and it's about shoulder width high. Okay, and what it's used for is to teach us how to get underneath. Okay, it trains our body to get underneath a certain height. Okay, and make sure we're not going straight across. We've talked about that before, where some people slip on a hook punch, and instead of hitting that U, they come straight down. And what that rope teaches you is if you do that, boom, that rope's going to come right across your neck or across your face. That's going to mimic the punch. Okay, that's why we like to hit that U motion and not that straight across. But for this sake, you're going to have to imagine it, and we're going to work with this line across. So just imagine that line is up here, shoulder width. Okay, so that's your height where you need to duck to that we're going to work on. All right, so all we're going to do, we've done this before with our footwork, is we're going to step over the line. As we step over the line, we're going to duck. Okay, so we're not just standing here, boom, and ducking. We're going to step over the line, step, and then as we come up, we're going to bring our back foot with us. Okay, so we're here. All it is boom, back. Okay, now when we go the other direction, our back foot, because we know we don't want to cross our feet if we're crossing over. Okay, if we're going one way, back foot, other way, front foot. All right, so boom, up. Now when we go the other way, our right foot is going to move first, stepping a little bit forward at like a 45. Okay, and we're going to duck and then step up with our left foot. So step, 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 step. Notice I'm creeping forward, okay? I'm not moving super fast. I'm not advancing way over here and then advancing way over here, okay? It's a slow creep, okay? Boom, 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 boom. And remember to try to hit that shoulder level as you're hitting underneath, okay? So what I'm going to do right now, for the first one, I'm going to drop down to the footwork. The next one, I'm going to show you the top half and how low pretty much to duck, okay? So I'm starting on the right side of the line here. So my heels are on the line. And you want to hug that line as tight as possible, okay? That's your center line. So think about that if we're fighting somebody. That's their center line. Boom. We're playing on the right side and the left side of that center line, all right? So here we go. Let's go and hit it. We're going to go forward and backwards. Let's go. Let's see. Let's just do it 4 times. They're back. They're back. All right? So hands are up. Here we go. And left foot, right foot, left foot. Boom, 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 boom. Creeping forward as you duck. Boom, boom, boom. All right, now we're going to go backwards, okay? It's the same thing. Right foot's going to move first, but instead of moving forward, we're going to be stepping backwards. So we're going step, back. Same thing with the front foot. Step, back. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, you notice that. Okay, let's move forward again. Here we go. step, 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 boom, boom. And you're just creeping, make it a dance. Boom, 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 boom. Now let's go backwards. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. All right, let's try this one more time, a little faster. Here we go. Last one, and go. Boom, 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 boom. Step, 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 step. Backwards, step, 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 step. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Okay. So that's that footwork pretty much. All right. What we're going to do is play off this and add some combinations to it. But top half, it's the same thing as just our duck, right? We're hitting that U. Remember, I kind of have to go right to go left. We're making that U motion, okay? We're not making a V, boom, boom, okay? It's a U. So we have to do a little bit of a right to go left. Step and over, okay? Boom, boom. Same thing when we go the other way. Notice, okay, one thing I want you to notice, which is very important, is when you come up from a hook, when ducking a hook punch, there's always the possibility of the other hook punch coming, okay? So if I'm throwing this hook punch and you duck it, okay, watch what I do with my right shoulder. My left shoulder is up, we're fighting, I'm protected here, okay? When I go underneath, watch what happens to my right shoulder. I'm still in my left neutral bow, but my left shoulder comes back and my right shoulder actually becomes my front shoulder. So when I'm here, I duck, boom, boom. Notice my right shoulder is now up. Okay, that's because that left hook came this way. Shoulders up, I ducked it, boom, what's gonna come next? That right hook. So now my shoulder's up, boom, I come underneath the other way, okay? So that's one big thing on this bob and weave, okay? The shoulders, they switch every time. So boom, boom, my right shoulder's up. Step, step, my left shoulder's up. Step, step, my right shoulder's up. Step, step, left shoulder. Boom, boom, okay? Back up a little bit. Step, 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 step. And notice the guard switches, just like when we stance change, okay? Since my right shoulder is forward, what do I need to protect now? My left chin with my left hand, okay? When my left shoulder is forward, right hand protects my right side of my chin. And it switches, see? Just like our guard, protection, protection, the same thing, okay? So boom, right shoulder comes up, left arm is protecting. Then when we step on across, boom, boom, back over. Boom, boom. See the hands switching. Boom, boom, okay? Okay. The reason that is also, like I said, there's always the possibility someone throws that right hook over the top and you slip underneath it, okay? Why does my guard change? Left hand protects, shoulder comes up, and my right arm comes down because protecting my ribs as well, okay? Because what if he goes hook, we duck it, and then he tries to crash into the body. So boom, pop, we're protected on the body and on the head. Then when we go the other way, boom, boom, same thing. Protected on the body, protected on the head, okay? So that's one thing with the shoulders. So, one more thing on that is when we're ducking, we want to make sure, this is the number one thing, okay? Especially Grandmaster Trejo definitely instilled this in me. Make sure you always come back up when you bob and weave, okay? If I'm here and I'm bobbing, okay, I have to come back up. I come down, I come back up. Come down, come back up. Why do we have to come back up? The reason is
It may work a few times. Someone throws that hook and we duck it, and then someone throws the other hook and we duck it, okay? Notice I stayed at that same level. So what happens is boom, boom, okay? That may work a couple times against someone throwing a hook. But someone's going to get wise. They're going to get wise. They're going to notice this guy's just staying down here. So now, instead of throwing that, I'm going to go boom, and then I'm going to throw an uppercut instead. So maybe you were able to slip a few times, and then he says, oh, I got him. He's not coming back up. Boom, bink. So now he's reading what you're doing. So remember, you have to make him chase you. So when we're here, down, his punch goes over our head. We need to peekaboo, come back up and say, hey, I'm over here. Swing at my head. Boom, and then we're on the other side. Swing at my head. Boom. If we stay down here, he's going to swing at my head. It's the target. My head only has one way to go now, okay? You need to make sure you're popping back up every time, okay? That's just the 2 notes I want to give you. Shoulders up. Make sure that head is coming all the way back up. Don't get caught doing this, okay? You may slip the first one, but guarantee that uppercut or that body hook is coming next, and you're going to get cracked in the face, okay? May work a few times. Make sure you come back up. So, that being said, let's get into a couple combinations here. So what we're going to do is we're going to play with boom, boom, and we're going to land a left uppercut followed by a right cross, okay? So we're here. We're going to step over the line. We're going to slip, boom, left uppercut, right cross. Okay? Now, what we're going to do that's a little different than what we did before is we're going to step forward with this. We're going to step into a southpaw position here. And we're going to duck underneath the other way. And we're going to land a right uppercut with a left cross. Notice my foot is still on that center line. Okay? So for this drill, what we're doing is we're moving up the center line, but our back foot, we're never fully committing to one side of the center line, okay? This is the tricky part about it, and it's very good against your opponent, is you're going traditional southpaw, and this mimics kind of that Tyson move that we went over before, okay? So what we're gonna do, underneath the arm, we go boom, uppercut, cross. Then we're going to step forward with our right leg as we duck. Boom, uppercut, cross. Step forward with the left foot. Duck, uppercut, cross. Back up. So boom, pop, pop. Step, boom, pop, pop. Boom, pop, pop. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, notice the motion on this here. I'm coming under and I'm reloading, okay? So as I come underneath, I'm building up that torque here. I'm winding my body up and then I'm letting it go. Boom, boom. Same, I go the other way. I wind up the torque and then I bring it back up. Whack, whack. Duck, whack, whack. Okay, try to round that off a little bit. So let's do that a couple times going forward. So here we go. Hands are up and go. Boom, boom. Step forward, duck, boom, boom. Forward, boom, boom. Forward, boom, boom. Now it's the same thing going backwards. Okay, a little tricky. Boom, pop, pop, boom. Remember we talked about this before. When we're moving forward, we step first, then the head movement. When we go backwards, right? So we're stepping, boom, boom. When we go backwards, what do we talk about? Head moves first, feet go second. Boom, step, duck, step, duck, step. When we go forward, it's step, duck, step, duck, step, duck. Backwards, it's duck, step, duck, step, duck, step. Okay, so remember, our pattern is a little different going backwards. So same thing with the punches. And boom, uppercut, cross, forward, boom, 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 forward, boom, boom, forward, boom, boom. Now we're gonna go backward. Remember, you move the head first, feet go second. Boom, pop, pop. Boom, step, hit, hit. Duck, step, hit, hit. Duck, step, hit, hit. Okay, let's try that one more time, all the way through. Ready? And boom, pop, pop. Forward, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Now backwards. Duck, step, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Step, boom, boom. Boom, step, boom, boom. Okay? So you guys understand that concept of switching that up with the head and the feet work, okay? Moving forward and backward. A little different. So, what we're going to do now, fix this tape, pull my tape. So now we're going to play with, if you put an X on the floor, that is kind of what we wanted here, okay? So we're going to play with some of this footwork here, and we're going to play with this X as cover steps, okay? So each time we hit an obstacle, I want you to think about this as an X like they're ropes, okay? Like I said, they're shoulder width apart. So what we're going to do here, we're going to make a drill out of this. It's kind of hard because you can't see my upper body. I'll show you the lower body first, and then we'll go back up to the upper body, okay? We're going to keep that same combination of step across, uppercut, hook, okay? Or uppercut, cross, okay? That's our same combination. What we're going to do is we're going to creep kind of towards the middle of our X. If you haven't drawn the plus sign, just imagine it. It's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to duck that punch underneath, boom, boom. Okay, now that's our next line. What we're going to do is we're going to cover, and now that line should be on our heels. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing. Boom, pop, pop, cover. There's our next line. Boom, pop, pop, cover. Boom, 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 cover. Okay, now we're just playing with some cover steps here. Okay, so let's hit that all the way through. Okay, we're gonna go full time around. Let's go twice around. Let me show you the upper body real quick. It's the same thing we did before. We're just ducking, boom, boom, cover. Ducking, boom, boom, cover. Okay, that's all we're doing with the upper body. Same mechanics. I'll go more feet than body. So, here we go. Kind of creep up into the middle of your square, of your X. And back up a little bit. Here we go. And boom, hit, hit, cover. Boom, hit, hit, cover. Boom, hit, hit, cover. Boom, hit, hit, cover. One more time around. Ish, ish, ish. Boom. Ish, ish, ish. Cover. Ish, ish, ish. Cover. Boom, pop, pop. Cover. Nice. Let's go one more around with the upper body. There we go. And ish, ish. Ish, ish. Ish, ish. Ish, ish. And cover. Boom, pop, pop. Okay? So, main thing with these covers and these steps is you want to get over that line. Okay, remember, that's our center line that we want to play with. Okay? So, we have boom, pop, pop, cover. Okay? Now what we can do is we can start playing with other steps. Okay? We can start going off on the other angle. Stepping off and coming back onto the line. So what we're going to do now is we're going to work going the other direction now. So for this sake, I was on the right side, heels are on the line. I'm stepping underneath and I'm covering this way. What we're going to do now is play the opposite direction. I'm going to be here, toes on the line, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to step across with my front foot. Okay, I want you to think about a jab coming in, okay? And what you're gonna do is you're gonna slip that jab as you step across, okay? So you're going boom, and then you're covering on this line now. So then you would counter with that cross hand, Okay? Same thing we did here. Duck, back, we would counter with the jab. We'd go here. Across, cover, counter with the right. Okay, so it's pretty much the mirrored opposite of covering and then throwing a jab. All right, so all that is, let me show that movement real quick. This was actually one of Trejo's little signature slips, okay, and he made this very adamant about how to do this, okay. What happens a lot of the time is people, they don't get this shoulder roll, okay. The main part of this shot is to hit that shoulder roll. Remember, I'm big on the shoulders, protecting the chin, okay? So he used to say, and it's kind of funny, just using it as a crutch, is when you step, he said, put your left hand, get a little closer, put your left hand on your thigh, okay? So when you're here, like you're resting. So anytime you step, you're going boom. And you put your left hand on your thigh. This is something you can do to help you train the motion of really throwing that shoulder forward, okay? So your hand comes down to your thigh. So boom, pop. Right hand is protecting, like you're tired, you're going, ugh. Right hand is protecting your chin. And then from here, you cover out, that right foot swings out, okay? Now, like I said, he taught me that as more of a beginner standpoint, where it's just getting that motion down. It gets to a point where you're turning and protecting your body. So you're going boom. Okay, you don't have to really so much do this, but more so keep that Philly shell action where you're going boom and you're just rolling that shoulder. What that's doing is teaching you how to roll your shoulder down. So for this first part, I want you guys to go ahead and try that with putting your hand on your thigh. You're going to notice your shoulder is going to roll over. So fingers go towards the center line. This is your center line. Fingers are towards the center line, not here. When you step, it's boom. And then we cover out. Okay? So let's go around once with that, and then we'll get rid of the hand, and we'll just put it on the side. So we're here. I like to get nice and tight on the line here, on my X. You don't really need to see my head. So boom, we're here. We take that step across the line. Boom. And then we cover. Then we're moving around, boom, same thing, pop, and cover. Other side, boom, cover. One more, boom, cover. Okay? Now, where's your head looking? Okay? You're not looking away. You're not scared. You're tucked. You're looking out of the top of your eyes. You're here, boom. So, boom, you're looking out of the top of your head, peeking. Okay? That's where your head's moving. All right, so now what we're going to do is get rid of this. Okay, this is the teaching thing. This is something you can do at home, practice with, just to get that shoulder roll. Now what we're going to do is we're going to protect the ribs with this. So we're going to keep that hug nice and tight to our ribs here. So when we roll, boom, we're protecting the ribs. Okay, nice and tight. All right, shoulders up, protecting the chin. So we're here, and we step, boom. Cover. Boom. Cover. Boom. Cover. Boom. Nice. Let's go around one more time. Ready? And boom. Pop. Counter with the cross. Step. Cover. Counter with the cross. Step. Cover. Counter with the cross. Boom. Pop. Counter with the cross. Boom. Step. Counter with the cross. Okay, so can you guys see how that kind of mirrors the other side of that cover step, where it's boom, cover, jab. Like I said, it's the same thing. Step, over, cross. Okay, so what I want you guys to do now is I want you to kind of play with this square, with our X here, and we're going to do a little bit of freestyle. Okay, of moving over the line. Every step you take, I want you to be stepping over the line. Okay, so just a brief example. No, we'll say that for another time. None of here and then over. Okay, every step you take, I want you to be stepping over the line and covering. Boom, you can stay, boom, boom, and then cover. You can cover and then step. Okay, I want you to play with these mechanics here. Stepping over the line, covering one way, covering back the other way. You can go boom, boom, step, cover, step over the line, back, step back over, boom. Step over the line on every step, okay? That's what I want. I want you to work on some cover steps, okay? Boom, pop, even if you're advancing forward. Step, cover, step, 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 step over the line, cover. Okay, play with your shot. Try to cross the line every time, adding that duck. Now remember, anytime that line is crossed, that is what? That's a rope, okay? That is a punch coming at your head. So if you decide to step over the line and you don't move your head, if you don't hit this duck as you're going over the line, guess what? You're going to get cracked across the face because that's a left hook coming in at you, or a right hook coming in at you, okay? So make sure every time you cross the line, boom, that head is moving. Pop, boom, even when you're going the other way. Or you're crossing over this way, boom, head is moving. Pop, boom, all right? So a little bit of freestyle here. I'm gonna go ahead and focus on my footwork right here so you guys can see. And we'll do a quick, I don't have my thing plugged in. Go ahead and get some water real quick. I'm gonna plug, actually it'll take 2 seconds. We'll do 30-second round. Actually, we'll do a minute round. Get some water. Catch your breath. I'm getting water in here. Any questions so far on any of this? Questions, comments, pretty good to understand. Everyone understanding it pretty good? Nice. Joaquin, you got this? I can't see your face, but cool. Just kidding. All right, let me go back to, all right, so here we go. 1 minute. Let's do 3 rounds of this before we're done, okay? Stepping over the line. I'll do the first couple rounds low, and then I'll bring the camera up. But 1 minute. Let's just do footwork for this one. So no combinations yet. Boom, just footwork, stepping over the line every time. Move it, even if you step over the line, make sure you're ducking, okay? Boom, pop, boom, pop. You can step over the line forward. Just know that you have to duck, okay? So all footwork for the first one. Here we go. 1 minute. And go ahead and start. So boom. Boom. 30 seconds. Boom, boom, step, cover. Boom, boom, duck, cover, cross, boom, cross, boom. Ish, 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 ish. You can cross over at angles too if you need to. Going forward, boom, cross over. Stepping deep, nice. 30 seconds. So, some of the stuff that you can come up with, like I said, it's endless. Okay, stepping over the line, stepping over the line. You can step forward, okay? Boom, just make sure you're hitting that duck. Boom, then step, then over, okay? We can still play with these angles. But what I want you to realize is make sure you're always coming back to that center, okay? Because that's what we're working around. That's our opponent. He's always going to be at that center line. Boom, duck, duck. So if you want to advance, you can. Pop, boom. Just make sure you come back. step, 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 back over, cover, boom, back over the top. And if everything ends up back facing towards that center, okay, that's our mark. So for this one now, I want you, after every cover step, I want you to throw a combination, okay? It could be the combination we worked on, it could be a 3-punch, 2-punch, whatever you want, okay? So every time you duck, you can even strike as you duck, up to you. So boom, we're here, boom, pop, pop, cover, step, over, boom, land your cross, step back over, step forward, cover, cover, over the line, boom, boom, stepping forward, cover. Every time you face that center, every time you do that cover step and slip, I want you to land a combination. Any combination you want, I want you to play and put it together. All right, could be that uppercut cross, it's a great one. One of my favorites out of a duck, up to you. Okay, so 1 minute, here we go. And start moving. Boom. Everything. Boom. Step. Boom. Boom. Crack. Duck. Boom. Boom. Pop. Boom. Cover. Boom. Boom. Back. Maybe throw your punch before. Step. Boom. Cross. Back over. Cover. Boom. Cross. Then duck. Throw your jab. Then go underneath. Pop. Boom. Cover. Throw your cross. Boom. Step across. Boom. Pop. Boom. Other side. Pop. Cover. Boom. Boom. Duck. Boom. Always over the line. Everything, every step, 1 foot has to cross over that line. Boom. Pop. Cross. Boom. Cover. Duck. Pop. Pop. Boom. Pop. Nice. All right. So, one more round. And last one is, I want you to put whatever you want into it, okay? Throw your roundhouse kicks, throw some kicks in there. Gonna change it up a little bit. But I want you to play with these angles. What happens a lot when we shadow box, the point of this right now, what I'm showing you is this diagram. That plus is your attacker should always be right in that middle, okay? And what happens when we shadow box is, I'll do a little demonstration, is we always think in shadow boxing that our opponent is right in front of us. And I've seen it many times. I say, okay guys, let's shadow box, boom, and everything's just, even when they move off to the side, they're punching right in front of them. They're throwing kicks, everything is right in front of them. And when they move off, same thing. They duck, boom, and then they're throwing straight in front of them. That's not how it works, okay? You have to imagine that opponent is doing what you're doing, okay? If someone in front of you, when we're sparring, right? If we're sparring, boom, and I go, pop, what is your likely reaction? You're gonna cover with me, correct? You're probably gonna, if I move, you're gonna mirror. If I step through forward, boom, you might step through reverse. Okay, so you're gonna mirror that motion. You can't lose that when you're shadow boxing. Just because you don't have an opponent in front of you doesn't mean you have to put that opponent in front of you, if that makes sense. He's gonna do what you're gonna do. He's gonna mirror you. He is the best defender of your offense. That's how you have to look at your shadow boxing. That's your worst enemy. He knows all your moves. He knows everything. You have to know when he punches, boom, pop, pop, he's gonna slip that and fire back. So now you have to counter his punches back, okay? Always remember, your opponent is gonna be mirroring where you're at. That's why we went over some of these last while ago. Step, step, always still punching towards that center, okay? That's what this is working on here. Great carryover to your shadow boxing. So, one more time through, put all it together, punches, kicks. Just make sure every time you cover anything, your opponent is right in front of you. Okay, keep him in front of you. Even when you slip off to the side, like I said, he's not in front of you anymore. He's here. You have to face him, okay? He's not gonna be right here in front of you anymore, okay? So, last round, keep it realistic. use your imagination. Make sure this is your greatest opponent. He knows all your moves. Anytime you move, he's going to counter. He's going to figure you out. Okay? Here we go. And go ahead. Boom, boom. Boom. Nice. Nice. All right. Sorry, my hair's getting a little out of hand these days. So, does everybody, who we got? Everybody understand kind of those concepts of moving, keeping your opponent in front of you? Like I said, this is a great tool. If you can just put that plus sign on the floor, your opponent is always going to be right at that center line. And every time you step over that line, that signifies a hook punch or something that you're going to duck or slip, okay? It's a great mechanism. If you want to get super crazy with it, you add this with the rope. So every time you do step, now you're forced to actually duck, or else you're going to know that you got hit, okay? So you can play this actually with a rope with an X, or with the ground, or both, okay? So, like I said, this is a great tool for shadow boxing, working towards that middle and firing some combinations and actually slipping while we're moving forward and constantly mirroring our opponent and making him chase us, which is what we want. All right? So, that's pretty much what I got for you guys today on